Okay, so the next step, now that I've got my basic proportions here laid out on the face, I need to make the shape of my eye. Well, a lot of times people want to make an almond shape. That's the basic shape to anybody's eye, right? Well, yes, that's the basic shape. But really what happens is, from the corner here in the tear duct, the eye goes upwards. So I'm going to draw it over on this side. So I might have the angle here as it comes up. Remember in the PowerPoint, we made a decision that the angle of the eye was going to angle up slightly. You're going to check your own to see how that is, okay? So I might come from the center of the face here, make a slight little bit of angle upwards. Okay? And so this is where the corner of the eye is going to be located. I'm still based on my little marks that are here. Okay? In the corner where the tear duct is, it might have a curved kind of aspect. Go out a little bit, and then start to angle downwards. Come into this range here. So we can see the basic almond-shaped eye, which is simplified and stylized, and the real shape of the eye, where the tear duct comes into the corner here. Now, everybody's tear ducts are a little bit different. Some people point down, some people are a little bit more open, but I want you to look at the real shape of your eye in relation to the mirror. Okay, so I have my eye shape here now. Now, based on the eye shape, I need to figure out what's the width of my nose. So if I hold the skewer into the mirror, hold it straight out, looking through that, I want to see what is the width of my nose in relation to my tear duct. So if I make a straight line down from here, I see that my nose is wider than my tear duct. Wider on that side. So based on the circle that's in the end of my nose here, and then start to bring that shape up. Start to work the right side of my nose. So, to make that symmetrical, I would come down with a line on this side. A line across the bottom here. Make sure it's symmetrical. Work out the shape of my nose. I'm going to take that circle out, and that was just the basis to give me a feel to what the shape of my nose was going to be. You can see here that in the nostril, these two lines do not connect. This will be the darker value, the lighter value of the nose here, but there's a piece of skin that comes out to the bottom of the nostril and connects into the bottom there. So we'll look at that a little bit later. Okay? So now we have the basic shape of the nose width-wise. I don't want to come in and connect a line all the way up to the side of my nose. That's going to be value that happens later. Okay? Now that I know the width of my nose here, I can look at maybe where the shape of my pupil is. Now, is the circle in my eye, the pupil portion, is that contained within the eye here? Well, really, the upper eyelid here obscures that circle. So, again, if I hold a skewer in the mirror here, I can see that the width of my nose, in relation here, tells me where my pupil is going to be located. So again, if I can continue this circle above, you can see that the upper eyelid would obscure that circle, and the bottom of the pupil here would just touch the bottom of the eyelid. So when I take that out, that's more how the eye would look. Now, based on the center of that circle, that's where my pupil would be. I'm sorry, the iris. Iris will still be in the center of that circle there. Okay? So now that I've got the basic shape of my eye here, the basic shape of my nose, I would start to go and look at where the basic shape of my lips are. So by sighting and measuring, taking an eye width, and you can use the finger measurement here into the mirror and turn it. And again, I have a little bit less than one eye measurement to the bottom of my lips. And I have about half to the top. So here's my half measurement. From there, I'm going to come in and get that little cleft that's in the center of the lip there. It angles upwards slightly, then starts to angle downwards. Now, how do I know where to end my lips? Well, I'm going to use the skewer. I'm going to hold it out, I'm going to hold it to the outside edge of my lips. Say, where is that located in the eye here? So to me, it's where the iris is. So if I make a straight line down from the edge of the iris, that tells me how wide my lips are going to be. So I would use the same thing on this side to find that side. Alright? Now, here's the bottom of my lips, and here's the top of my lips. Well, my upper lip is smaller, quite a bit smaller than my lower lip. So again, I'm only doing half the lips here, not doing the whole side now, but you can see how my lower lip is quite a bit larger than the upper lip. Okay? So I still have that one eye measurement to the bottom of my chin. So I'm going to raise that a touch. It's a constant, readjusting, sighting and measuring everything as you go. But you can see I'm working very, very lightly. And by working lightly, I can come back and erase out those lines that I've made without making really hard, dark, or in essence, white lines on my paper there. I can come back and erase those nicely.